Hey, it's your girl Cookie, and in today's video, we're going to be getting the platinum trophy for Pragmata. We are on the road to 50 platinum trophies, so if you want to see if we can do that, please remember to like, subscribe, leave me a nice comment, tell me what you guys think about the game if you played it, and follow my other socials for more. Let's get this trophy. So, Pragmata has 36 trophies, including the platinum trophy. The story starts with a guy named Hugh whose team was sent to space to fix something, and they were led by a bot to show them what they needed to fix. But it turned out to be a rocky start for them. And I mean literally. As Hugh and his team was being led into space by this bot, a quake took half of his team. His whole team, actually. All around me are familiar faces. And like any protagonist in any story, Hugh survives because a little girl comes and she patches him up. When Hugh is revived, they realize that some of these bots that were leading them are not too friendly. And here is where you're introduced to the game's mechanics. It's quite different because you have to hack before you actually shoot, or else you'll do little to no damage to these bots that are essentially trying to attack you. And I thought this was different. It actually made the game kind of fun. After fighting a few bots and learning the game's mechanics, you find this little transit and you get your first trophy of the game for making it back to the shelter. Not long after that, I got my second trophy for talking to Diana in the shelter. After the prologue was done, I decided to get right back in the field and
What do you mean by that?
do another mission, and we ran into our first boss. This game's boss designs are so crazy. The game looks so good. And it was fun. We defeated it, and it wasn't too hard of a boss, but then again, it is the first boss. But it definitely was different hacking mid boss fight. And by the way, we also found out that Diana is not human. She's also a bot whom Hugh gave the name Diana to because her name was Di something. I don't know. Too many numbers to remember for me. Anyways, we got our third trophy for restoring the power not long after that boss fight. We got our fourth trophy after Diana saw a cat and almost fell to her death. Luckily, you saved her. Shortly after that, we went back to the shelter and I got another trophy, my fifth trophy, for giving her a present that I found, which is the REMs. I think you find them through missions, which was one of this game's collectibles. By the way, nothing is missable. I got another trophy for talking to Diana after giving her a present. There are these things called training sims that you can find throughout the whole game in different missions. There's multiple you have to pick up. But I got a trophy here for completing one. You do get a trophy for completing all of them. They're pretty simple. You don't have to complete all of the objectives, just the main ones. Then we got our 7th trophy for completing the red zone. And I did not get the boss fight of this area because the footage was corrupted, but it does not matter because you don't get a trophy anyway. After completing the sim, I went into chapter 3 where I got a trophy for finding a hidden wall. And it turns out that cat that Diana saw earlier was another Pragmata named 8, whom I did not trust the moment I saw her. But Hugh and Diana decided to trust her, and I got another trophy for it. Then we ran into our third boss fight, which I found pretty annoying because he swings his tail at you every chance he gets. But we beat him eventually. After beating the third boss and freeing 8, Diana went to talk to 8 to get some type of memory, and I still didn't trust her, regardless of what she was saying. She still didn't seem trustworthy, in my opinion. Mid transfer, Hugh grabs Diana because Edith threatens to shut the whole area down for good, permanently. So he grabs Diana and they run and they barely make it out.
Oh, nigga!
And we got the trophy for completing that. After completing the third sector of the game, I went and upgraded some weapons, which I got a trophy for upgrading the weapon with pure aluminum. After upgrading some weapons, I seen that Diana had more dialogue, and it was the option to be able to play hide and seek with her. And I found her during hide and seek, and that gave me the peekaboo trophy. Moving on to the fourth sector, we had to fight the Luna Digger, which was annoying because he doesn't get affected by everything, but we got a trophy for dealing 6,000 damage to him. This is why I didn't trust 8 in the first place, because she tore 2 of Diana's robotic limbs off and it pissed me off. I knew we couldn't trust her. Anyways, we got a trophy for that, and we got Diana all fixed up after she was all corrupted. She got some new upgrades and stuff. We also got a trophy for using her new upgrades. Shortly after fixing Diana, we had to fight another boss, which was kind of annoying because how are you made of this much metal and you're moving that fast?
I'm
Anyways,
just a nigga
we
with a rocket
defeated it
launcher.
and we got the trophy for that. While progressing through this sector, I got another trophy for cleansing 3 enemies at once. That was a pretty fun trophy because I like her new upgrades. It was fun to use. Right after that, we got another trophy for finding all the little fast travel points. I forgot what they're called, but we get a trophy for finding all of them. That's how we're near the end of the game. And then we got into the most annoying boss ever, which was 8. And she has some crazy phases, I'm not gonna lie. But she was fun. She was fun because she was difficult. I love a challenge. But eventually we beat her and nothing happened because you don't get a trophy for beating her, which was absolutely disappointing because she was one of the more annoying bosses, probably the most annoying boss in the game, honestly. Anyway, she's defeated and Diana still tries to like have a wholesome moment with her even after the betrayal, which is crazy because they're robots. They don't have feelings. I don't know why she cares so much. Shortly after defeating 8 and finding out that there is another boss, yes, a second final boss, or at least that's what I thought. Turns out 8's corruption is his own boss, and I got hit. And this thing can two hit you, one hit you if you're on the hardest difficulty, and I got hit, of course. I know what you're gonna say. Skill issue. And yes, it is a skill issue on my end, but it's okay. I can admit that. I'm woman enough to admit that. But not only did I get hit, I also failed the first hack attempt. Don't judge me, okay? But it's okay. We got the trophy for hacking it and getting the damage done. And we are at the final and last scene of the game where we can say we beat the game, which was kind of sad. I almost shed a tear just from this part because, he traded his own suit battery just so that Diana can get to Earth, which was sad. I'm thinking, like, why can't he just get in the ship and go with her? But it gets sadder than that. The reason he's not going to Earth with Diana is because Hugh is corrupted as well. And humans cannot be cleansed of corruption. So he was dying regardless. So he just sent Diana, and that was sad. Hugh died. We did all this just for Hugh to die. I was very disappointed in the ending, but can't always have a happy ending.
What do you mean by that?
And then we see the last scene where Diana has crash landed onto Earth without Hugh. And we got the final trophy for the story. And we have unlocked the hardest difficulty. Capcom in their hardest difficulty is a pain. We all know how they are from Resident Evil experience, but that's a whole nother story. We got another trophy for finishing all of the training sims. And at this point in the game, I'm just doing a cleanup phase before I play the most annoying difficulty ever. I got a trophy for collecting one of the collectibles, the little cabin things, and then uh I believe this was the last REM memory. And then we got another trophy for giving Diana the last REM and completing the full cabin with all of these memories that we found throughout the game. The next trophy I got was completing the cabin stamp board, and you get those from collecting cabin coins. It's very easy once you find collectibles. After that, I got another trophy for getting one of those hunter bots. It's kind of hard to get those. Then I got a trophy for getting all the mini cabins, finding all of them. Then I went back and collected this trophy for stealing this spot's shields after confusing it. And then I got a trophy for using a laser to kill multiple enemies. It's just a cleanup phase of trophies I didn't get. I got this trophy for completing all the Sims. I got this trophy for, I think, collecting all the hacking nodes and weapons you can get that you can find. This trophy was for fighting the Luna Dagger until it disappeared, which is kind of annoying. Once we did the cleanup phase, I made it to the end of the game again on the hardest difficulty, and yeah, I fought 8, and it was a disaster because she didn't die, and you don't want her to enter this phase because you're literally a single shot, and then I've died, and I was so mad because she had no health. But it's okay because we came back for round 2 because Mama ain't raised no bitch. And yeah, we looked up some YouTube methods and we got it done because she's very annoying on the hardest difficulty. Like, she's probably the worst boss on the hardest difficulty. Like, down there, impossible. And I still did it with mainly hacking. Well, I was getting clickbaited because they said you can mainly beat her by just hacking her, but that wasn't the case.
So that was a fucking lie.
I had to use the laser to also do damage from behind because I had that perk on where you do more damage from behind, and then we beat her. Yeah, because that first time was some BS, and this was literally right after that time. Because how the hell did she not die the first time? Like, seriously. And don't say skill issue, because it's not a skill issue. But anyways, we beat it on the hardest difficulty and the enhanced bosses, because you have to do that. Did I mention that? Anyways, you have to do that, and we got the last trophies, and we got our platinum. So post edit, pre-upload. I had this video sitting in my files for over a month.
Boring.
As you can see, I don't even have the game downloaded anymore. But the good thing is I'm back. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe, follow my other socials for more, and I have more videos on the way. Till next time.